welcome back to another video. Today I am going to show you my giant Minecraft city with everything that a city should have. I forgot. Oh yeah, it also has a hospital. I'm so dumb. But anyways, let's get into the video. So grab your popcorn because this is gonna be a long video. So the entrance is over here. This is actually like one of the first things I've ever built in this giant city. Yeah, this place is huge. Took me like 7 months to build. And it's called the Villager City. Took me forever to build this. And these things, yeah, I'm going to explain it to you later. Here's a McDonald's that I built. You see there's people in here. Here, this is like a giant highway that I built. And this is the old world record for the tallest building in this city. But it kind of got shattered by something pretty far away, which is going to be later in this video. So there's really like nothing in this tower. But if you go over here, you see that you actually go underwater. Look at this. And oh my gosh, this is so laggy. And since we are underwater, this looks like it's something very sketchy. But anyways, the Villager City Tower, this one down here, the record got shattered by this giant building. And now this building is the brand new tallest building in the city. So anyways, over here I built a massive roller coaster. If you guys know anything about roller coasters, this roller coaster is inspired by the brand new tallest, fastest, and the longest roller coaster in the world called Falcon's Flight. So, whee! Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you this later. It's super cool. Alright. Oh no. So you go through these hills. Then you go up here. And then you just keep going. It's so laggy. Horses! You guys like my horse sounds? Not really? Okay. Alright, so this part is actually from Falcon's Flight because this is the part that goes on top of the hill. And now it's time to fall. Whee! Now it's time for the giant airtime hill, which is also inspired by Falcon's Flight. I know. So we go up here, which this roller coaster. Fun fact, is the biggest thing in the first part of the city. There's a whole second part of this city. Alright. The city is split up. So there's a giant highway. There's the first part of the city, the second part of the city, and the airport. But we made it. So let's go. So the first way to gain access to the second part of the city is to here. And it took me a while to build this. So it's like a giant bridge that connects this part of the city to the other one. There's also the downtown, I forgot to tell you. That is a train that is under construction. I'm still building it. But anyways, we made it to the second part of the city, and yes, this roller coaster is very long. So this is supposed to be like the railroad crossing. But anyways, here we are to the suburban area of the second part of the city. This part of the city is pretty wild, but first we have these nice houses. Oh, hello, sir. This is the first church that I ever built in this city, and now this is the largest church in the city, and the only one. But this record gets shattered by something else that I'll show you later. Here is my old parking lot for pigs. Yeah. Here is Wally World or Walmart. Yes. And this is now the biggest shop in the biggest store in the city. But again, it gets shattered by something else. So yeah, that's Walmart. Anyways, here we have some 3 other houses, and this is a sewer. I'm gonna show you this later. Now I'm gonna show you guys the airport. And the airport, it's sweet and big. Alright, so here, Villager City Airport ahead. Alright, we're gonna make it to the airport. Airport. This is for the train. Welcome to the Villager City Airport. Terminal 1, Delta Latin American. Terminal 2 is coming soon. Yes, I'm building a Terminal 2. Alright, so you should go to departures for this one. VCA, which means Villager City Airport. Alright, you check in, then you make it to security. Yep, this is Terminal 1. And this is new Terminal 2 and 3 coming soon. I don't think I'm gonna make a Terminal 3, but anyways. Alright, so here it is. So there's the airplanes. Over here, this is how you enter the airplanes. You go over here. And here it is, and you could actually drive them. And it's actually Delta Latin American. And over here, on this side, this is the runway. In this side, we have a wonderful seaplane, a bomber, a military jet, private jet, a tiny plane, a helicopter, and yeah, that's all. But when you're finished with your lovely Delta flights, you're gonna go over here, and then you go over here, and you see that we have a lot of seats here. And yes, this is a cross. And if you didn't know, that down here is where the arrivals are. Welcome to the Villager City, the City Christian. Alright, here's the little baggage thingies. And here's the exits. Alright, so you're supposed to go. So you're supposed to go over here for the exit. Exit over here. So when you circle around this thing, you're gonna make it to the exit, which is over here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, so how this works is that you get picked up here. Then they have to keep drawing forward and then do the loop and then exit. But anyways, yeah, here's the exit. Let me close the door. Ah! I tripped on something. And my little brother's little McDonald's. Anyways. Here's the exit, and yeah, you're welcome to the Villager City. But anyways, now I'm going to show you guys the water system. So how this city gets water. So first, it starts in this giant tower, which is it's a water tower. So down here, the water goes down this tube thingy. And then when it goes down the tube, it goes down this giant 4x4 tube that goes down here. And then, when it goes down here, it makes it to the sewer. Oh my gosh. Can't open this. When it makes it to the sewer, you see that it's falling from out here. So then, it will fall to this very tiny conveyor that I made. When it falls through there, it's going underground now. Then it will emerge to the ground from the ground through this tube. The tube will lead over here. And inside the Villager City Water Center, which the sign is literally right here. Villager City Water Center. So, when you make it in here, and when you go over here, that water from the tube goes down here. And then it goes to the giant filtration system that uses a lot of steam power. So all the steam goes down here and gets polluted into the air. I don't know why I did that. But then the water goes over here and out here this thing. And then all the water will go through buckets in these shelves. When the shelves are full, the people will drive these trucks and the water will get to their destination. Pretty cool, right guys? Now, anyways, it's time for the largest church. Ta-da! Looks like this. You guys thought I know you guys are like, Dylan, that is not a big church. It's tiny. Well, you are right, and this isn't even bigger than the other church. Think again, guys. You see this church is actually bigger than I thought.
Hi. Bye.
So actually, this church is bigger than you thought, right? Yeah, I'm making the video, Eliam.
Without me knowing.
Well, I'm sure.
What are you doing?
I'm showing my viewers my Minecraft world.
Yeah. What are you doing?
It's called the Hernandez brothers. It's not called the Family's brothers.
And get out, okay? Alright, so guys, you see that this church is actually just a giant cross. Pretty cool, right, Eliam?
It's not.
It is.
It's not a church.
It's a giant cross, Eliam. So yeah, here's the inside.
It's so small, dude.
Here's our pastor. What's up, man?
Why is this just a line? You call that a cross?
Liam, stop making fun. Now, yeah, I forgot to show you that here there's a football field.
Well, guys, if you don't know, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll shave our heads bald.
No, we're not. Now, here is the new record for the largest store. Ta-da! It's huge, right?
No, it's not.
Alright,
It's
so
just tiny.
Alright, so how this works is that here's the shelves, and this elevator is gonna take us to the second floor where the checkout is. And now you can make it back here and leave. Now,
I'm getting out of here.
yeah. Alright, guys, I'm joking. That is not the biggest Target. You see, this elevator actually leads us underground. So when it leads us underground, it leads us to this giant hallway with the lights that are crosses. And here it is. Welcome to my giant Target. Uh-oh. Whoops. I broke it. But anyways, here's all the Targets. And this is the video game section, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. More shelves, and I'm gonna leave that to flood in there. But yeah, that's my Target. I'm so depressed. Alright, anyway, guys, now I am going to show you the Villager City downtown. But first, it's this thing. We're gonna talk about this thing later. So how do you make it to the city? So to make it to the big city, you have to go through this giant bridge, which is the only bridge in the city, and it's called the Villager City Bridge. It's a tower bridge, the only tower bridge in the city. Besides the subscribe to the Hernandez Brothers Highway, which I built. So
Today?
no, that highway. Yeah, it took me forever to build that highway. It's actually huge. Okay. All right. If you made it to Downtown Island, I'm gonna tell you why it's named Downtown Island later. But now, welcome to the downtown. This giant part with giant skyscrapers is huge. Look at all of this. And there it is, the Villager City Tower. The record that shattered every single structure in this giant city. And the largest tower in the whole city. So anyways, if you guys live in Orlando like me, you know that there are two airports: the Orlando International Airport and the Orlando Exclusive Airport, which is in the side of downtown Orlando. So here you see I built an airport for tiny planes because that's what the exclusive airport is, just an airport for tiny planes. But anyways, here we have the Walmart Tower. It's under construction. The brand new mall, it's under construction. Some things in this city is just under construction. Mojang, the Mojang Studios Tower, which actually says Mojang. Here we have the Dillon Building and the Alien Building. The brand new the other Villager City Tower, which is bigger than the other one that's in the first part of the city. Anyways, here we have a hospital, a hotel, which all the rooms look like that. I'm sorry guys, I'm so lazy. Here we have the news center with a giant internet tower. It looks exactly like this. So anyways, here is the Villager City Tower, which I saved the best for last. Here in the Villager City Tower, we have the best things in the world up here. So this is how the elevator goes. You go up here, and this is the only structure in the whole city that has a glass elevator. Can you believe that? And you see that you're going up top of every single building in the city. Like, this is huge. Welcome. This is the visitor floor, which is already very huge. And now for my office. I never built a city hall in this game. In my city. But here, my office. Yes, my giant office. It's perfect. But anyways, yeah, now it's time to show you guys, I could show you guys the things that are outside of the city. Anyways, I'm gonna just tell no one. But first, I'm not going to show you anything about the power. But anyways, now, I keep saying but anyways. Now, I'm going to show you guys the highway boats. First, I need a boat. So, if you guys don't know that, you guys know the YouTuber, the streamer Dream? Yeah, he uses boats with ice, and boats in Minecraft and ice in Minecraft go really fast. So I built a new way where I could get to my destinations quickly. And this highway starts at the second part of the city. So then, all right, we're going through the highway. We're going and stuff. That thing takes us to the ocean. So anyways, we keep going. All right, and you just leave your car in the highway. Here, this is the first part of the city, and now we're leaving the city entirely. We are leaving this city. Yeah, guys, I told you this highway is huge. Here we got the pillager outpost. You can't believe that that village, that city was just a tiny Minecraft village. Here's a bridge, and then when you cross the bridge, you go over here. Welcome. When you go over here, here it is. The Villager of Liberty. Welcome to the York. I try to build in New York with villagers. No, actually, this is in New York. You know what this is? This is my first villager city. The first ever. Yep, this is the first villager city that I built. But anyway, let's get to the other part where the highway leaves quickly with that because this video is getting long. It's like 20 minutes or something. Tell me down in the comments. And I would like to shout out the first people who commented in my video, the Mr. Beast video that I made. Also, the post that says, how do you like my Coke bottle? Shout out to those people, because that was the first comments that I ever got. And a quick story about comments that when I was like little, move out of the way. When I was like little, I made a post. Like this is when the Despicable Me 4 came out. And I was like, which Mega Minion is your favorite? And then this person from TikTok, no, not TikTok, like from Twitter, it's a Twitter girl, and you know how mean they could be. And she's like, you are such a bad kid. Like you're so bad at this, kid. You're never gonna be a good YouTuber. You should delete that. And I believed it. I believed it and I deleted it. It was my biggest mistake. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Anyways, here is another city. This is another city that I